Today on Be Something Wonderful, how to manifest a specific person the Neville Goddard way. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back. Big lesson today on how to manifest a specific person the Neville Goddard way. This comes from your emails. I've received several now on a specific person. Those of you that are trying it, that are practicing the Neville Goddard way, and feel that you're stuck, or you feel that you're not having success, or you're analyzing this manifestation process and wondering why you don't have that special person. What's wrong? What's the glitch? Well, let's talk about this, guys. Manifesting a specific person is like manifesting anything else. However, I'm going to put it in the category of like a lottery ticket or a windfall or something that we view or perceive as big, as a big manifestation, a hard manifestation. There's a lot of resistance around this. The resistance on $1 million or a lottery or a windfall is that we don't believe it. We believe that it's rare. That's why they call it a lottery. We believe that it's hard to manifest, and that's what keeps it away from us. It's just as easy to manifest a castle as it is a button. This is what Abraham Hicks, the spiritual teacher, says quite a bit. I like it. It's true. The little things and the big things are the same. It's only that we think of them as little things or big things that either keeps it away from us or makes it easy, quote, easy to manifest. Guys, you are a spiritual being in a physical body. You are God, divinity within this reality. You can be, do, or have anything. There are no limits. The limits are self-imposed. The friction, the resistance is all imposed. So I want to get to this. Specific person, not only is there a lot of resistance created from that you don't quite believe it, or you're looking for signs, or you're looking for the process, or you're trying to help it along, and I'll get to that in a minute. You're also carrying a lot of baggage, a lot of emotions and thoughts and baggage from the past, if it's somebody that you've already been in a relationship with. If it's someone completely new, the resistance is you don't believe it. You're looking for signs. You don't have the faith. Right? So I want to talk about this. Here's a couple things, guys, that I want to say. Stop focusing on the specific person. I know this sounds counterintuitive, but stay with me. It's big, I promise you. Stop focusing on the SP, as they say, the specific person. Instead, move into the state. What would it be like if you weren't that person? How would you feel? Get in the state of love, self-love. You would love yourself. You would love this person. You would just be in love. Fall in love with being in love. Let me hit that again. This is huge. It's not the person. You've got to almost forget about the specific person. God already knows your intentions. I get it. The Neville Goddard way says, conjure the situation. Yes, conjure the situation. Think from the end, but think from the end of the state. This is big. From the state that you'll be in, the state of happiness, bliss. You're in love. You're in love with life. You see butterflies. You go to get your coffee in the morning, and you're happy, and you got a skip in your step. Imagine yourself with that skip in your step. That you're in love. You just left that person's apartment. Again, focus on the state. Less on the specific person, because that's where the resistance is coming from. It's coming from that. If it's a person you've been with from the past, it's that and your past with them. You're dragging that forward. You're not believing it. You're thinking that it's going to be the same thing will happen. Forget all that. You are powerful beyond measure. You can create in this moment. That's what we're doing. So focus on the state, not the person. What would it feel like? Stop obsessing and thinking over the special person. Imagine yourself in that loving, healthy relationship with someone special. As opposed to the special person, someone special. Yes, it's that person. We know that. It's already there. It's already done. It's already created. But just instead, someone special. In that loving state. Loving yourself, right? Because if you don't feel the love, if you don't feel that love within and you just feel resistance, then you're not in a loving state. Love can't come to you. It can't be part of you. You can't be in that state unless you're in. You can't attract that. You can't manifest that. You can't have that unless you feel that. This is big today, right? Turn your attention inward. Your attention is still in the outside world. This is huge. We've talked about this. Your attention's still on the 3D world, the shadows. That person, he or she, is a shadow. And you're focused on the shadow of pulling that shadow in towards you, being with that shadow. Stop that and focus on the state of falling in love with yourself. Fall in love with being in love. Wow, that's powerful. When you do that, I assure you, it's going to come. It's law, right? Whether it's that person or another one, you're going to be in love. And that's really what you're after, right? You keep thinking it's about the special person. That's what's keeping you away from this person. You keep thinking, I must be with this one. It is the only one. It has to be him. It has to be her. That's what's keeping you away from it. It's that longing energy. It's that clinging and that insisting. Longing, clinging, and insisting. This is huge. That's what's keeping this away from you. It's not about the bridge of incidents. It's not about analyzing and turning Neville Goddard's teachings and dissecting them. And is it in the bridge of incidents? Is it already happening? What am I doing wrong? All of that is keeping it away from you. I'll tell you what it is. It's the longing, it's the clinging, it's the insisting that it has to happen, right? And then we try to rush it. So, for example, if you're manifesting, if you're imagining from the end and you're thinking that it's a phone call, and you're thinking, okay, you call this person, they say, oh my God, I was just thinking of you, I can't believe it, let's get together, and this is your imagined ending. And then you go and call right afterwards, or even a few weeks later, you're now adding to the Word of God or modifying it. You're worried about the how, you're doing stuff and you're forcing it. This is big. So you're trying to make what you imagined happen. You're trying to force it by actually making the phone call, doing what you were doing in your imagination. It's not coming from an inspired action. It's coming from this longing, this clinging, this insisting. It's coming from, how is it going to happen? I already imagined it, so I should just do it. Guys, that's forcing the process, and it can't happen. So it's okay to imagine whatever you want, whether it's a phone call, but it's not the phone call, it's not the specific, what you're saying that's going to bring it to you. It's that state. It's the state, not the specifics are good only if there's no resistance with the specifics. The specifics are good only if there's no resistance. Otherwise, imagine the loving state. Imagine just being in a loving state, skipping around, seeing flowers, whatever it is. Leave that someone special out of it and imagine the loving state first. If there's a phone call, that's okay, but don't force it. Don't then make the phone call. Don't then force the manifestation. Right? Guys, that's all that is. I promise that's all that is. Once you pull back, and you're not pulling out, you're not modifying your desire. Your desire is good. It's your attachment to how it should happen or when it should happen. This is big. It's your attachment to how it should happen and when it should happen. You think it should happen like this, exactly like you imagined it, and at this time frame. Stop insisting that. It will happen. You are God. It will happen. Whatever you imagine will happen. Also, the other point I want to make, guys, is stop looking for the signs in 3D reality, in the shadow world, right? Sometimes we say, well, some spiritual teachers say, well, the 3D world is trying to tell you something. So instead of worrying about what's manifesting in the 3D world, try to determine what it's telling you. Guys, stop looking at the 3D world. It's not telling you anything. Don't even try to dissect that. You're creating right now with your current thoughts is your current reality. You are always creating. You are generating your reality constantly by what you're thought, thinking, and feeling. And so that's your power. That's your power. What the only thing that you have to decide is it's only your perception, right? It's your view of it. So it's not, when you look at 3D reality, don't try to interpret it, because now you're narrowing it. You're putting limitations on it, and you're trying to perceive it through that physical ego you. Instead, stop limiting it. Let it be as it is. It's only what you think, feel, and perceive. That's what the real world is, right? That's what the physical world is. It's your perception of it, and you can perceive anything you want. This is huge today. So stop checking your watch. Oh, it's not here yet. Oh, that's not how it's supposed to happen. How is it supposed to happen? I need to help it. Stop helping it along. Get your mind off that SP, telling you guys this works. Get it on a relationship with someone special. Fall in love with yourself being in love. Look at yourself as happy in a happy relationship. And then, yes, think from the end, live in the end, but from a happy state, in that happy state. Live in the end of that state, right? And then put as many details that you want without resistance. If there's resistance, pull back and imagine yourself just in a general state of love. This is how it works. So, turn your attention inward. Stop thinking, obsessing. Imagine yourself in a healthy relationship with someone special, right? The special person will be there, telling you guys when there's no resistance, when what you can imagine happens, but you got to live in the state of that. And really, what happens many times in these situations, guys, is many times it's not that person. It's somebody else. I know this is sometimes, no, I know all of you are going to say, no, it's that person. It has to be that person. That's what's keeping them away from you. Insisting that it has to be that person. That's what's keeping love away from you. That's not loving, right? That's wanting. That's longing. And what are you going to manifest? You're going to manifest more longing and more wanting. Hear this. This is big. When your thoughts are on wanting and longing for someone, you just create more wanting and longing in all areas of your life, not just with love. You'll notice this, right? Once you lift this resistance, once you turn your attention inward, fall in love with the idea of love. Focus on that state, not the person. This is huge. Focus on the state, not the person. Stop thinking about how. Stop doing stuff to make it happen. Stop trying to make it happen. Stop trying to force it to happen, and just allow love to happen. And then it will be yours, I promise. This is Tom Kearin with the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. Visit our Facebook at Be Something Wonderful, Twitter and Instagram at Tom Kearin. Write to us at info@besomethingwonderful.com. I'm happy to hear from you. And share and like our videos. Share them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, on your social media. Until next time, with great love, this is Tom.